Alright TV, shut the hell up, will you? I'm gonna try and get this stream started well today. Okay, let's get the thumbnail up if it lets me. Oh, come on. Come on, you bloody thing. I'm trying to get you working. Do that. Of course I'm not going to age restrict this stream, YouTube. What are you talking about? Oh. Aha, I have found a thumbnail. That should be on, hopefully. First we'll save until the thumbnail is sorted. Oh, and it does it a lot quicker than my phone. Hey! And I roughly started the stream at almost bang on 6 o'clock. That's a bit ironic. Fuck's sake. That's a bit iconic right there. It's not usually me starting a stream in the hour, but hey ho. There we go. So I guess what I'm going to do today in this stream is, as you can see in the title, continue on my railway thing. Don't know how long I'll be live for, but that's what I'm just going to be mainly doing. That's all. That's all. All I'm going to be doing at the minute, because I have no idea what else to do. Because it's just me playing by myself tonight. Even though I'm with my... At the minute I'm playing with my other controller, but it's not as good as my first one. At the minute I would use my first one, but it's just got terrible stick drift. So at this rate, while I'm continuing my work on my world, I'm gonna continue finishing off my railway. Where the f... Oh, I was only down here. Alright. So I remember building a little bridge under there. Oh, I'm going to have to build a couple of loads of dirt at the minute. Let's see how many people turn up for the stream today. I can't even speak tonight, I don't know why. Good thing I have a drink. Oh crikey, the 666, one of the unlucky numbers. Just hope I don't get any bad luck after this stream. Basically, if I'm at the middle part of the railway, I'm at the cursed number. Hopefully my fan in my room's helping me a bit. I know we're in early January, but I'm a bit warm in my room at the minute, so I'm using my fan at the minute. I don't really want myself to boil over, especially when I'm wearing my headphones. Yeah, oh yeah, because the heating's on in my house, that's why. Oh, hang on, I need to go watch Fabe's premiere. I'm also doing a stream I watch North East Lincolnshire's one, but I don't think I'll comment on them. Oh, Fabe's latest videos at Donington Road at Highcombe. Next train plan for me, I think, is Peterborough on Wednesday. So, if I do hopefully get the video uploaded, you'll be seeing content from me by Wednesday, hopefully. No, Wednesday's the day I'll be filming. Then I've got all the editing to do. After that, I need to get the video exported. Hopefully I have enough storage by then. Well, there goes the 15 to my local town, passing by me. Obviously, it's a Saturday service, and that's basically the last 50 into my local town passing through. I've already had the last 50 towards Long Sunbound pass from my house 15 minutes ago, even though I didn't see it. The bus is now going to do the 56 from March to Wisbech. And of course, the first training Fabe's video is a Class 800, which I will be seeing a lot of them at Peterborough, as well as 801s, and which I'll be explaining on doing the video. If I do commentary, then yes. But if I mostly do no commentary, well, I'll still tell you the class number and where it's going to, where the train's going to. That's what I'll be doing. Sheep, can you please not? is it a meridian? That's the second training phase video. Hello Lucy, it's nice that you're watching the stream. Oh no, that was a 170. That second train was a 170. Why the hell has it got no livery? Is it an NX Greater Angular or something? Shouldn't be. It must be a X West Mids Railway or Transport for Wales train, I don't know. I've liked as well. Thank you. Welcome viewer number 3. Hope all is well. Oh, and that other training video was another Zoomer. As I said, which I'll hopefully catch at Peterborough if the LNER staff let me in the station, obviously. They did on previous occasions. I think just the once I had to get, twice I had to get the permission to come in, as all the gates were only accessible for if the ticket things are all open, well I think I can just go straight through if we're allowed, obviously. I suppose I better start building a bridge now, because right, hang on. Where's my other controller? I'm actually going to switch here quickly. And we've got a 5th viewer in chat. The second chat. Good news is I can build a bit faster on here, but the bad news is I'm still gonna have a chance of suffering terrible stick drift on this controller. Well, every time I keep saying I get viewers, sometimes this has happened to me before, but I got view botted once or twice, I think, back in 2020. Hope it don't happen again, otherwise I'll just end stream. So I don't like being view botted. I'm going to use bricks for my fences bit. Shit. Stop doing this to me, please, controller. Oh, there we go. This is going to be a pretty long bridge because I have to get over the ocean. Yeah, this is going to be a long one. Just like some railway bridges in other countries. Shut up, telly. Stop making that noise. Oh my god. And I'm getting a bit tired now, but I'll try my best to stream for as long as I can. I'm gonna also have to put some lighting in the ground bits so it doesn't look too dark. Oh my god. Stupid inventory thing. Every time you do this to me. Every time. Do this side now for the fencing, obviously. I need to decorate this bridge in all honesty. I might make it a fancy one, you know. So I'm gonna decorate this one. Just to make it a bit more fancy. Lucy, if you're still in my stream, I'm wondering, when do you usually play on your PS4? Oh, for goodness sake, stop lagging! Actually, it's not lag, it's just how the game is. And yes, I sounded like a thing Sound like a demon there, but oh, I do it sometimes as well if I'm having a joke about with my friends in real life, for example, or if I speak just hi, like hi, which I'm not really going to demonstrate at the minute. Hello Kyla, not much, I'm just playing Minecraft and having fun. What about you? And yes, I know we rarely speak, which I understand if you have to do things, but I have to do things in life as well. But it's nice to have you on my stream. Oh, and I subbed to your channel. Oh, silly me. I'm just chilling also, how are you? I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright at the minute. Depends how time goes on at the minute. And hopefully this month will be decent as well, rest of the year, but we will see as time goes on through this year. I can't believe we are so close to 300 subscribers. Yep, 14 to go. Thank me for helping us get there, because of probably the videos that have thousands of views on. Promise me that some of these videos are not as good, but I've still hit a lot of views on some of my videos. Hello Firebee. Our first fellow railway enthusiast in chat. Yes, what I'm doing at the minute is building a railway bridge because, as you can see, I'm going over a river/ocean onto the other side, and I want to try and make it a fancy looking one. I might make it like the one of the real life bridges in the UK. Yep. Obviously, main reason is why I'm building a bridge right now is to get over the water, to cross the water. And soon in a stream I will try and make more footpath crossings, but if I find another village, that'll be another station and another... Oh, hang on. Alrighty, I am back. Sorry I had to go AFK all of a sudden. I just had to do something quickly. But that's alright, I'm back now. But I might have to go AFK again at some point. AFK, if I'm saying things right today. Oh, I really love it. Thank you, Kyla. Just working on my rail project. Yeah. Hopefully it turns out good for you. There's 8 viewers. Just like I had just like I had all of them last stream, even though barely anyone typed in chat, which is okay. You don't have to type in chat if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. But it's nice to see new faces coming to stream, unless if it's obviously OG viewers. It's still nice to see them in chat. What are your plans for this world? Main thing is that I've come up with for quite a bit of time, ever since I've gotten back into trains. I wanted to build like a railway. At the minute I'm working on my first line. If I end up doing another line someday, that's what I want to do. But at the minute I'm working on my first Minecraft line at the minute, and I want to see how it goes. The main thing is I want to try and build many stations as I can, many redstone crossings as I can, footpath crossings. Oh yes, Fireby, I'm going to show you a quick change if you haven't seen it already. That bit will become a crossing soon. I'll try and make it an AHB if the lights work. Stupid computer, stop turning off. Can't believe we're already 6 days into 2023, chat. Oh shit, I forgot to read Lucy's comment. I'm still watching while I'm hoovering, babe. Yeah, I'm glad you're watching. I'll try to tone down my swearing because somebody in my chat obviously don't like it, so I'll try and tone it down a bit. Obviously, if no face come in chat and say why you, what's with the language? Well, I do have a warning. It's mainly in the channel description, of course. Right, all I can say is right now, if anyone's under 13, I wouldn't really recommend watching, in all honesty. My content's mainly normal. It's just like sometimes I can swear a bit in my videos. I'll try not to swear too much because it might be taken too out of context. Oh, as you can see here, Fireby, this became a MCB basically, and you should know what it means obviously for level crossings. Obviously if you're also a crossing enthusiast. Yep, this has now become an MCB because I want all the lights to work when it's activated, and because it's in the middle of nowhere, I'll probably call it an MCBOD. The crossings in a village are, they will be built. I will be building a big signal box soon. This is going to be controlled by a signal box as well. I need to do that someday. Yeah, I'm really impressed at what I built. Oh, there's a minecart right there, but at the minute this part of the line is shut off because of building work, so the line currently ends here where I built a little looping point. Also, sorry I have to keep going back to the village, but obviously I'm going to try to show you guys some changes that I've been doing to my railway. obviously lighting from the station, because I do want lighting. I do like lighting in my stations. I'm looking at Kyla's profile in chat right now, and I'm wondering, oh, I think it's like a football thing, I don't know. But it's a nice profile. Right, I'm gonna go now. Have a great day and a wonderful stream. Alright, Kyla. Same thing goes for you, and thank you very much for popping into my chat. I will see you when I next see you. There we go. We're going to watch both crossings activate here. Will you stop doing your delayed crossing activation, please? Thank you. I made a bit of a change here. Instead of the trains looping around, I've basically built like the platform ending bit so they will stop, because there's a sign right here. That explains why. I still need to come up with the names of these stations, but I just don't know what to call them at the minute. Once I come up with names for, I'll have a look for just probably random names. I might Google it or something for like a town or something name. Then after, when I do it, I'll try and name all the crossings that I built. Also, FireB, you might be interested in this, but I'm going to go to a train station to spot trains on Wednesday. Oh, I need to put more torches down. I'm just giving you a challenge to see what station I'll be going to, because it means more content. Right, time for the lighting. No, first I need to build the railway lines, obviously. That's right, FireB. I am going to a train station, and it's situated on one of the busiest train lines in the country. If you want some clues, I can tell you. Just let me know if you need clues. So I'm sure you train enthusiasts will be interested, obviously. I'll try and make the video as long as I can, not too long obviously, but I'll catch a decent amount of trains obviously. In this video I might do commentary or no commentary. I need to have a good think about that, because it's going to be a lot of trains that day that I'll be catching, and I'll need to make sure to get the correct service if I'm saying it, obviously. For example, the 13, for example, I'll say the 12:30 service to Thingy. That's an example. I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it out of a ore block actually for my top of the bridge. Oh, here we go. Mr. Hangman's in chat, aka Alfie. Hello, good sir. I shall build. Hello to you. Hello to you too, man. Yep, nice to see you in my stream again. hopefully all is well. I have an exam on Monday, so I'm doing the usual, not revising. Yeah, every time I revise, it just feels like it's tricky. Even though when I have my exams in May, I'll have to revise. Oh, 9 people in chat. Hello, everybody. Right, how long do I make this? And Salem's in chat as well. It's nice to see you, mate. Hopefully you're doing well. Now, talking about my future content this month, I want to do Wednesday. Okay, I might need a clue. It's on the, basically, east of England, basically. That's where I'm usually based at. But I'm gonna go to a train station half an hour away from me, and it's a pretty busy one as well, which means a lot of trains, lots of operators, and that'll be a good day. Sounds good. Yeah. Alright, if none of you know where I'm going to, I'll tell you. I'll end up telling you lot. Oh, this looks nice. Bit, honestly, that looks so nice. I rushed up this morning to see at 8 o'clock to find there was a fucking strike. 17-minute bike ride, so at least I got out the house. If I planned to go out on a strike day, well, if I never knew that strikes were happening on today, then I'll be like, oh, I came out all for this for nothing. Only company I know that are running sales today are LMER, but with a reduced service because of industrial action and engineering works near London King's Cross. Also, I gave you lot one clue. I'm going to a station which is owned by LMER. That's right. I'll be going to a station on the East Coast Main Line. If you can hear something in the background, it's my fan. Look, I know we're in January, but heating's on in my house and I'm trying to keep myself cool as I can with my fan on. King's Cross. Nope, too far from me. And I'll struggle my way to get round there, as I've never been there before. Even though I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube, obviously. But yeah, King's Cross is an iconic station, no? You'll see all the operators there, of course. Basically the start end point of the ECML itself. It's basically one of the next calling points after King's Cross. That's another clue. Which means when I get the video out, I'll have to try and get a decent thumbnail as well. Depends what catches I get, obviously. But if I get any rare workings that day, or if I see any rare workings, I'll probably use that as my thumbnail. If not, I'll have to get a thumbnail for best train I caught. That's what I always do for my thumbnails from now on. Try get a picture of a rare working or your favourite train and use that as my thumbnail. That's what I might do. Light that up a bit because I don't want it too dark. I'd love to do some train spotting in American someday. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of that, especially the railroad crossings. It's basically like the AHB crossings we have in Britain. Oh, hang on, I'm reading Salam's comment. I forgot about that. I have recently been watching someone called JP's Crossings, I think, and there was a woman who got trapped and the barriers had to be raised. Was it Barmouth South, the crossing? Stevenage? Close. It's the next calling point after Stevenage. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos of JP's level crossings. Barmouth South is basically the Lincoln Central and Pool of Wales. But basically, in other words, Barmouth South is basically the most misused and broken crossing in Wales. Cambridge? Nope, it's another city in Cambridgeshire, which is my county I'm based in. It has two cities, not just one, but all I know is Cambridge is the main city of Cambridgeshire, but there's another one. And it has a lot of train operators that serve the station daily. And you'll get a decent amount of freight as well. But yeah, if it's next to the station, then I guess I'm right. That is Barmouth South itself. Like, that crossing just wants to break or something when it has a malfunction or something. That crossing just doesn't like doing its job, honestly. Basically Brayford all over again. 2014. And Alfie knows about this because I think one day when I was watching Fabe's premiere, I saw him in chat. And I saw him in his chat. Peterborough, I hope I spelled it right. Yep, that's the one I'll be going to, as that's half an hour away from me. And that station has a lot of operators that serve it. If you want me to list it all, well, be my guest. Be my guest. I can list all the operators that serve there. Yeah, that's me, I was there. You know, I still remember that video very well. It's such an iconic video when Brayford doesn't want to close. It's not just the bit where you go, Brayford. There's another good bit which is out of context, which Fabe included in one of his out of context videos. Basically, if you want to see it, go to Fabrini 90 out of context 1. Boy, join the party, please. I'll think about it, mate. But at the minute, I just want to play by myself. But I'll see later. I have been to it once. I've been to it 3 times last year. Alright, by the way, I'm getting into Rocket League. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to end up streaming. At the minute, it's only this game because I obviously want to do my railway project that I've been working on, but yeah. I have to see what other games there that I can play. Basically, when you get into Peterborough, if the ticket gates there that have been basically invented into Peterborough Station in 2012, if they're open, you can go through them. But if they're not open, you can just ask a member of LNER staff, which I had to do twice last year. Yep, they're Emerald blocks, Salem. I'm just making it a bit fancy. Nicely decorated. I'm wondering this. This is a question mainly for fellow train enthusiasts like me. Who says misuse when someone misuses at a crossing? Not me. Very nice. How's Lucy? Yeah, she's alright. Oh good, Barmouth. Yep. That crossing, the very same crossing, which doesn't like doing its job. And you get a lot of idiots there daily that don't know how to use a crossing. Talking about people not knowing how to use crossings, I saw a video on Twitter earlier called, if I can find it, excuse me, are you and Scooter still besties? We've had up and downs quite recently over the past months, but I'm hopeful I'm still friends with her. She came into my stream early and she was all calm while talking to me. I lived near a level crossing one time, it was not work, so police had to be the barrier lol. Well, did they have to wait for a network rail unit to see what was the issue with the crossing? Usually network rail would come down and sort out the crossing. Right. And yes, if anyone wants to add my socials, go to my channel description. All I can say. I found it. There's this video on Twitter I found from No Context Brits. It's posted 6 hours ago. And he posted a clip about 5 to 6 years ago of someone basically trespassing the crossing when it was active. Basically, the guy, no, it's a cyclist. He puts a cyclist over the barrier. He puts a cycle over the barriers, then squeezes himself through the barriers because there was a bit of a gap. People went to the crossing, told him there was a train coming. All he responded with, "I don't fucking care, mate." Then, when he got onto the first track, train passed through on the other track. And the driver had to let out a strong tone. Obviously, to know what it means. If anyone doesn't know what it is, try find my Twitter and look through it. I quoted it as well. Yeah, that's a classic in a bad way. That's one of the worst misuses I've ever seen. I can't believe I just saw that video. I can't believe it. I just have no words. Obviously, I wouldn't shout because I'm not a screamer when it comes to filming crossings. But if I ever film something like that, I'll be like, no words. Absolutely no words. Yes, I'll get a lot of views of that as well. People saying, the guy is such an idiot. He was. He was an idiot. That guy didn't give two shits on how to use that crossing. And the fact is, he was that close to getting hit by a train. That's cyclists for you. They don't care one bit. Oh, there's one video from last year on Fabe's channel from Lincoln High Street. Cyclist hitting the barrier when he was going through it. As well. And also last year, the day I went to Lincoln, probably minutes after I left to go back to my dad's, some guy also trespassed the crossing. If I was still at Lincoln that day, I would have saw the guy trespassing the crossing, or him going over the barriers, in other words. If I saw that, I'll be like, oh fucking hell. Yeah, but I can't believe I literally only saw that video of a guy not caring one bit. Yeah, I literally can't believe I've saw that video on Twitter with no context for it. It's obviously credit to that guy if I ever use that as footage. But I won't bother now. That clip is so old. Because if you can see on the branding, it's by South West Trains, but they became South Western Railway in 2017. And the fact he goes, I don't fucking care, mate. But then, a few seconds later, a train came through with a strong tone from the driver. It's probably worse than that university student that trespassed Lincoln High Street in the early morning before that freight train came by. I've been hearing like quite a lot of stupid things about people being stupid, them misusing crossings, not just misusing but trespassing. But I've never really seen a trespassing in real life before. So basically, more information about Peterborough Station. Basically, the operators that will be coming past and stopping by is LNER, Hull Trains, Grand Central, Lumo, East Midlands Railway, Greater Anglia, Thameslink, Cross Country, and more if there's any more. And obviously freight, because you get a lot of freight in Peterborough. when they misuse, they're not only putting themselves in danger by the whole train and cars around them. Yeah, it's not only the people that misuse that are risking their life, obviously. It's risking the lives of people on the train. At one point, when there was a police chase, a car smashed through all the barriers at Kingsdyke level crossing near Whittlesea, but that crossing's now shut off. I've seen that clip, and seconds later, after the car smashed through the barriers, train came through at 70 miles per hour. And it's a real clip. Yeah, because if it's a cyclist or a car, then it derails to go repair sheet. Yeah, it could all go wrong if people decide to pull off such stupid things. That's a risk. People shouldn't risk it at crossings. Obviously, don't run the risk. It's a shame people are just... People don't learn, honestly. And it's annoying me. But I shouldn't be so surprised of how much misuses that happen at crossings. Red means run. In it, it's literally that for them. For us enthusiasts, or the people who know how to stop, it's red means stop, and for the misusers, red means run. Right, I've got a bit of a deal here. Once I go to Lincoln High Street, I can tell you some plans about it now, actually. I might go to the crossing, but a family member's now going to come with me. We're going to go into Lincoln Central Station itself, see trains, and I might go to the crossing as well. And if I see a stampede of people misusing, I'll go, red means run. Or in the words of Fabry 90. Or there's another name for Lincoln Central, Misuse Central. Obviously someday, if anyone notices my sarcasm on videos while I'm recording crossings, then that's me. I can be sarcastic sometimes. Well, technically for us, red means get out the fucking camera. I'll be like... Well, my mind sometimes goes, get out my fucking shot. Get out my angle. I'm trying to film here. It's not a stream without our Lord and Saviour Francis. Basically the king of train spotters on TikTok. I saw a video of a bike stopped on a track at a crossing, and a tram, and he got hit, and he just stayed up about like shouting, "I'm not moving." He ended up with a broken leg and hip. Like, why did he do it? Exactly. Why did he even misuse? Why did he even misuse in the first place? Hate to say it, but it was his own doing. Basically, don't misuse. It's that simple. But people just... Yeah, that's how society is nowadays. People not giving a toss about how to use level crossings properly. I certainly will use them properly. Oh my god, yes. I like Francis, but I hate the face camera. I don't know, I think it's weird. I found it really creepy before. Just going, oh, oh my god. That's what his face was basically like when seeing a train come through. And he gets even more hyped when he gets tones, obviously. I agree with that because we just want to see the trains. Some of my videos that I've done on the channel, like, I don't think I've really gotten direct tones from the train driver. I just usually record the train coming through, but if I do get tones from the train, I'll give the driver a wave. And I don't want tone wankers coming on my channel and say, why didn't you do the symbol? Because I won't. I'd rather not. I just mainly want to record a video, get as many trains as I can, and just enjoy my day. I don't really want to do that symbol. I got a 5-tone from an 800 out of Honeyborn once. Impressive. Hopefully someday I can get tones out of buses as well someday, especially from the Scania Enviro 400s. I mean, in one of my previous bus videos, there is tones from Scania Enviro 400 buses, but they give out tones when they reverse out of the bus station. And those horns did make me jump a bit, even though I was a bit of a distance away from the buses, because they're obviously loud. I think some of my goals is for when I go Peterborough Wednesday, catch one or more Intercity 225 sets. Hopefully get some freight. And hopefully I can get all the operators as I mentioned. Obviously I'll see the Azumas, hopefully the Intercity 225 sets. I'll definitely see the whole train Paragons 802s. I think they usually come past Peterborough on the 30 past bit. I like the whole train Paragons, to be honest. They're a nice looking train. Come to Evesham, I can get my data blast some opt-air tones for you. Yeah, if I end up obviously getting all sorts of tones from buses, it'll be nice because I can actually get some direct tones. I've had bus drivers wave at me when I'm filming. One of them was even like, obviously flashing its headlights at me. I think it was one of the first bus drivers, or first XL drivers. It was back in November in one of my videos featuring Lucy. And that driver was on the bus that fucking broke down whilst I was filming a journey. 36912. Also, if anyone goes to Lincoln and sees a Enviro 400 MMC, basically 10901, Fabe was on that when he did the whole Lincoln to Scunthorpe via Gainsborough, and near the middle of the journey, hanging low branch from a tree hit the screen and cracked it a bit. I got to drive a steam train on the track, no longer in use, can't remember the trainers. Yeah, it would have been an amazing experience for me as well. Some enthusiasts that I've watched before, they were allowed to go into the driver's cab and blast the horn a couple of times. Oh my lord, rest in peace first year. Sorry, just came into my mind. Yeah, there was a lot of operators taken over by first group. More like last group. That's why some people call it, they'll say first bus, more like last bus, because I think some of us will know why we call it last bus. Hashtag the bus is always late. That's a clue. Same with Stagecoach and all the other companies. I always have to rely on Stagecoach for my local area, but I always rely on first bus when I go to Kings Lynn or Peterborough. And some of you must have heard bus fares are now, if you get a single ticket, it costs you £2. Basically, the thing is from the start of this month until the end of March. Yeah, carrying on with the trains that I usually see at Peterborough. Grand Central Adelentes, the 180. The Greater Angular 755 sets. Cross Country 170s. EMR 158s. Potentially 156s and 170s, because EMR usually use those type of trains to go on their Peterborough to Doncaster services. Sorry man, I've got to go. It was nice to have a catch up. Yeah, it was nice to see you as well, and it was good talking to you. And thank you for coming to my stream, Salim. I do appreciate it, mate. And obviously stay tuned for future train content. Basically, I think on Wednesday when I go out, I'll make like a mini vlog thing. My intro will basically be at the bus stop waiting for my bus, my morning one. Might watch it arrive at my bus stop, take a little ride on it, arriving at my bus station, waiting for my bus to Peterborough, little ride on that till I arrive at Peterborough, and so on. You'll see what happens in a vlog, but there's some clues though that will be in the mini vlog. I'm wondering if I should also do bus spawn in Peterborough. I'll have to think about that. Oh, we're going for a large forest here. Oh, not that big. It's just some trees there. Not really that much of a forest. Oh, here it is. Well, this will be fun. This will be very fun. Building more of this railway. So basically, Stagecoach would be my bus into town from my local bus stop. Then I get on a last group bus to Peterborough. I think when I arrive into Peterborough, I'll have a look at Queen's Gate, have a look at the shops there, then have a look at buses there, have a lunch, then go do my rest of the day train spotting until I have to get another last bus back to my local town, and then get a Stagecoach back home. How'd you get on with your overhead cables? At the end I decided not to use overhead cables because I realised it would take more time, because I've got to build a lot for this. So this line now is basically going to be diesel trains, but someday I might make another electric line. Basically I'll call it the high speed line. I don't know what I'll call this line, but for now I'll call it the Minecraft Railway Line. Sounds like a bit of an odd name, but yeah. Well, it's such a simple name, but I still need to come up with the names of the stations. If anyone chat when I head to the stations and village, if some of you could come up with some decent names of stations, that'd be good. Then I can try name the crossings with a decent name. Also Alfie, what I said, when I go Lincoln in February, that's when I'll be going. I'll be spotting trains from the station, high street level crossing. I might potentially go to Brayford, or as I say it as a joke, Bradford. Wimbleberry. I might come up with that name, but if I don't want to use it for my village, I'll call the station that, and I'll name the crossing that as well. And I need to build a signal box too. I won't forget that. At the minute, I'm now going to light up this railway line a bit, because I don't want it too dark in case if a lot of mobs spawn. There's a J94 named that, and I thought it was funny. Yeah, it sounds like a funny name as well. People like, you're using that name? That's what it'll be called. If you go to Brayford, try and remake what Fabe said, maybe not as loud. No, obviously I won't be screaming at a crossing, breaking down, or misusing and hangmanning. If you want me to suggest some train spots that scream at crossing, I can tell you some. I can recommend you a video where you'll hear screaming. Oh, these screamer videos just make me cringe. Why? It's just funny. I'll go, Brayford! If it decides to do what it did 8 years ago. Keep your knob on the... Wait, what? No, what is it? Keep your knob on the button in the signalling centre, for God's sake. That's it. Hope that. Oh yeah, one thing to share, my local depot has now got an Enviro 300 from Skegness. It's usually based at Skegness. All buses are, even buses from the local depot of mine, but my depot is obviously an outstation at Skegness. And we've got an Enviro 300 on at our outstation at the minute. If it does my local route in the morning on Monday when I go to college, I'll film a short ride on it. So it's nice to see Enviro 300's back. Well, in all honesty, if you look at my channel, you can actually see me freaking out for a double steel 2166s when the 800 were cracked. I'm a changed man, I promise. If I was any younger, I would have been freaking out over a double stay, double pass, hangman, you name it. Yeah, I'll try not to freak out over it because I'm 18. Yeah, I'm 18. I don't really want to scream too much. I think if I see a hangman, I'll say it normally or do the fade reference. Hangman! In that voice. Oh, hang on, I need I'm gonna get you to have a quick listen at some people screaming hangman at one of the Lincoln crossings. I'm gonna have a quick hear of it myself. And yes, I know some of these videos can be ear piercing. Here we go. Yep. Get your earplugs on, lads. It's basically another crossing in Lincoln called Sinsel Bank. But when it hangmaned, they screamed. Aha! Found it. Here we go.
Here we are in Sinsel Bank. We're crossing in Lincoln with anti-train, fully anti-train. Down Australia and initially train.
Right, better turn the volume down a bit. Here comes a scream. Hangman! Jesus Christ, you don't need to shout out that loud. Christ's sake. It could have been one of you too close to the barriers. That's why it's caused it. That would have killed my ears if I didn't have my headphones on, lads. That would have just killed my ears. Bloody hell. Yeah. Oh my god, soon a hangman. I know, right? My 12-year-old self be like, I know. The barriers are hanging. Oh my god, the guy misused. Oh my god, he's climbing over it. He's trespassing. Oh dear. Well, I do love it when we can have a joke about while streaming. I do like the banter, so thank you very much, guys. Oh my god, guys, it's a rail tour. Oh my god, an Azuma. Oh my god. For fuck's sake. If my younger self was at thingy right now, Peterborough, like, oh my god, a 91! Oh my god, a Azuma, oh my god, freight train! If I was one of these guys getting a drive time, I'd be like, sound your horn! If I did get it, I'm like, thank you! At 500% volume. But I'll still say thank you, but in my normal voice. Just in my normal tone, not a loud tone, like these guys. No, it wasn't me forcing you guys to listen to it, it was just a video that I suggested if you really want to know what the screamers are. So basically, he says, here we are, take the back lever crossing, down the first two go. Then the hangman happened, then afterwards, down the other two go. Right, it's 1925 on Saturday the 7th of January 2023, and this is for your 1927 minecart service from thingy to thingy. We got We got a minecart to... What's that name you suggest again? We got a minecart to Wimbleberry and... Up they go. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video. Deary me. I'll sort this crossing bit out soon, but I'm going to let them try get all the way to over there. Yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah, I do appreciate the banter though in chat. I have a lot of banter from my in real life friends at college as well, and I enjoy it. Need to put it there. There we go. For those who've seen my crossing videos on the channel, hopefully I wasn't too screamy because I don't really want to. Try my best to be normal when filming, but yeah. Obviously I'll say I'll do the normal things a train spotter would do at crossings, but speak in a lower tone than those guys did earlier when I was watching that Hangman video. And yes, it's a full video as well, from November last year, 17 minutes long, 17 minutes of screaming. I'm now wondering when will there be any ECML diverts near my local area this year. I'll just have to keep an eye on that, because usually every year between Peterborough and Hinchin on the East Coast mainline there's engineering works, which means the services have to divert through the Fen line, which goes past March level crossing, which is my local one. Shame I live in an area quite far from crossings. Had to take a quick break, but I'm back now though. Welcome back, Firebee. You're lucky that you've missed a bunch of train spots screaming Hangman and all that, because I recommended Alfie a video of showing that train spotters that scream are real. That literally freak out over an odd thing at a crossing. Well, you can always get a quick stop at Tybase and load up that plate. Yeah, he did save himself. Yeah. Firebee has saved themselves from ear rape, basically. Hopefully, if I encounter any other enthusiasts at crossings, they won't be screamers, because my ears will be going bye bye. The second they scream when a train comes through. Perch looking lovely today, lads. But what would it be though if it was Train Spotter Edition? For me it would be day in the life of a train spotter. Wake up and get a bus to town. Photo of a bus. My little princess, isn't she beautiful? Time to get a bus to... basically Peterborough. Rev at the Enviro 400 city, wee. Then when I arrive at Peterborough, quick stop at the shop and load up that plate. Or basically buy some things. But if it was me, but when I obviously go for lunch at Peterborough, I might have another Mackey's again, because that's what I always usually have for lunch when I'm out. Usually, but I'll try to find a different place. But if I don't, I'll go to Mackey's again. Okay then, I had good timing by the sounds of it. Just a bit of banter. Basically this chat in a nutshell. I know my impression of that guy is terrible. I tried my best though, lads. Lamau, just imagine if he put a U instead of the L. You'll put, if you put a U instead of the A, you'll put Lumo. More like slow-mo. Honestly, they're going fast through stations. They never stop at Peterborough, they always go past. Because they call at stations what they can only call at. Because they basically do mostly a London to Edinburgh service, or sometimes a London to Newcastle service. And finish up a stream from yours truly, me. I've been streaming for over an hour now. Get in. And obviously that TikTok reminds me of football because it's football themed. And I'm going to try get back into football by watching tomorrow's game. But yeah. Sue. Have you seen like that Ronaldo interview where he actually does it? I tell you what, I think time to take George to football. And after that, what do? We rev up that Bugatti. As I should say, rev up that Bugatti, wee. If I had to take trains to my destination, I think for me, it'd probably rev up a 158 or something. Yeah, I like how the guy says "wee" in that TikTok. Pop down, have a couple of pints with the lads. Oh, I've got to go through some notifications on my phone. One of my favourite Lincolnshire-based YouTubers posted trains around Lincoln 3rd of December last year. That's nice, I'll watch it later. Makes it funnier. With us lot in chat, it makes this stream more entertaining because it's just a bit of banter. And don't mind me if I use caps in the thing, I'm just typing it out for a joke, obviously. I don't really like using caps in all fairness. I would just rather not. If it was a typing thing where people would scream at a crossing, it'll basically be in full caps. The only other thing really that pisses myself laughing other than banter is watching TikToks. Right, BRB chat, won't be long. Alright, I'm back. Guys, students dead. Not anymore. I'm making my town one Minecraft. It's so cool to fly around and map around it all sometimes so that overly complex. Yeah, for my project I just don't want to be messed up. I'll try my best to build a decent place. I don't want the railway to be all over the place. Also I missed something. What's the 99524 mean? I think it's like the tag bit for your Discord name. I don't know. Well, if anyone else adds my Discord, I won't be that active on there because obviously I can use it on my computer at the minute, so I'll try my best to go on a computer. Just use it. I'll try my best. I once saw someone trespassing on a level crossing my trespassing, so you're trespassing. But no, he said, I'm not trespassing, I'm observing a train. Well, if you're going over the barriers, when the barriers are down and when the lights are flashing red right at your face, that's trespassing. So that guy was trespassing. If anyone wants to be a real train enthusiast when filming crossings, basically, don't misuse, don't trespass, stand back from the barriers when they're raising or going down. Because I think when they go down, if you're standing too close, it can cause a hangman, basically. That's what I do. I always stand back a bit when the crossing activates, so I don't get too close to the barriers. And basically, also if you want to be a train enthusiast, that's basically you got to learn how to be safe at a level crossing. Well, us real train enthusiasts are. We know how they work. We know what to do when it activates. Like, even if I'm not train spotting, and even when I just have to go across and when it goes down, I'll stop. But I could get a sneaky picture of the train on my phone. Get a quick picture of the train and yeah. Then when the barriers go up, just keep a bit of a distance and go over the crossing. I'm wondering, have I ever seen a train enthusiast misusing the crossing? I don't think I have. But I don't know that how people can, if like there's people misusing, how can they be enthusiasts when they don't even know how to be safe on a crossing? That confuses me. Check through my phone quick for something. My chair needs to shut up. It's so squeaky. Wait, what do you mean you have Alfie? And when I was in the car with family members going over a crossing, I don't think they've ever misused, because I rarely see the lights even activate when I'm just going past it on a car. I rarely even see them activate nowadays. I'm just wondering, does my bridge need any other additions to the bridge? I don't know, I think it looks alright. yeah, when we were seeing about flying the Flying Scotsman, there were people in front of a barrier. I told them after it gone to be bloody careful. They seemed nice and all, but still bloody hell. Yeah, it gives me safety anxiety. It does. If they're too close to the barriers, especially people coming up to see the steam train or rail tour coming past. Oh yeah, hang on, let me check. Let me check at UK Rail Tours. Oh yeah, next weekend is a Class 56 farewell rail tour. It'll begin at Wembley. Wembley Central to Leicester, basically. So I think that's the first major rail tour for the year. The Class 56 Farewell Rail Tour. I'll have to keep an eye on more, because if someday if there's one at Peterborough or something, or even my local crossing, I'll have to go over and try and catch it. Hour tours, okay. So 14th, 56 Farewell, 28th for Midland Mina Launch Circular. Ooh, hang on, 20th of January there's a rail tour starting at Peterborough and going all the way to King's Cross. It's going to be led by a 60 Class 67. I might have to get to Peterborough that day. Yeah, if I had to go out on the 28th and see the rail tour, I'll have to get to Peterborough by 10 o'clock. Because it leaves Peterborough at 10 o'clock. One of the rail tours scheduled for this month. That might be something to catch. That's the day before my birthday. If I don't have any other plans, I could go Peterborough on the 20th and catch the rail tour leaving. I'm pretty interested in that now. I don't think... No, it's not a stim. I think it's just being led by a Class 67 and another one at the rear. That's all I mainly know at the minute. But if I'm able to go out that day, that'll be great. So it'll be my first rail tour of court, which I'll be putting on the channel. I think I've seen rail tours before, but that'll be my first rail tour of court in ages. And no, I won't freak out over it. But I'll be having a look and keeping an eye on when more rail tours are coming. I do get surprised sometimes when if there's any rare trains going to be scheduled to run. I do get a bit surprised. That's the day before my birthday. Oh wow, so your birthday's the 29th. My one's on the 29th of July. Also, I need to have a quick look at my description, see if I've obviously got my socials in my description in case if people want to talk to me off stream. Let me just have a look. Yes, I do, but I need to add my Twitter on there. Try and have my Twitter on there. Oh, I thought you said the 20th. Mine is the 21st of January. I was born 25 weeks. Oh! Ah. Oh, so you got 2 weeks to go until your birthday. Hopefully you have a good one. Oh, there we go. We're almost at the big railway bridge I've built. The choo-choo trains to go by. No, I don't really say choo-choo train. I'll only say it as banter, obviously. No, me. I swear one day if I ever catch a steam train and someone goes, choo-choo train, I'll probably let out a little laugh. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, mate. And if I go to other counties other than Cambridgeshire, there's a local crossing near me in Norfolk that I'll be going to a bit next year. I'll try not to film the same old boring crossings from last year. I'll try and get more as I can. So obviously I don't have a car. And I can't really get to where I need to be. But I might go Spalding. During the time when bus fares are like £2 or something. I might do that actually. I've hoped to get a moped this year. That'd be such a good present, in all honesty. Yeah, in all honesty, that'd be such a great present. I'll have to start thinking what I'll need this year before my birthday. But I think it'll mainly be money. I'll just have to try and spend it on some decent things. I do get money again this year. Let's do a little railway check. Basically, I guess I'm gonna pretend to be a track maintenance train, aka a tamper. Talking about Peterborough, last time when I went to Peterborough, I saw a tamper. I hope I see one again soon because I want to get a photo of it, obviously. I think the main time I'll take photos of trains while recording is the rare working ones or the rare livery ones. Wait, no, I'm going to pretend to do a little vlog thing. Oh, have you seen a video from Fave when them puppets get stopped by the crossing? That was funny. I don't think so, but I can have a look later on. I'll just give it a quick watch soon. basically, nowadays, impatient people, when the barriers are down, they're like, too late, we can't rush through across, we have to either turn around and wait for a stupid train. But impatient people at the crossing in a nutshell. And here's a pace of us, class 142s, basically. The main class 142s that I know were operated by Northern. They scream at the station every time. Not their engine, but with the brakes or something, or when they go on the rail. And the Azumas have such loud brakes. So do other trains, in all fairness. What's the video called, Alfie? Suppose I'll take that train. I'll give this pig a little push for a minute so he can depart. Basically, I'm going to pretend I'm on a red signal a minute. Oh, this is a platform alteration. Gonna do myself a bit of a platform alteration. Oh yeah, I need to put these platform things over here because I forgot I built a stairwell. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, there we go. Now let's do a real thing and walk to the platform 2. I'm not sure, give me a minute. Alright, mate. Start end of Minecraft railway line. Okay. Let's go. Delayed activation. If you search, I wonder what Punch has to say about this Lincoln Central level crossing. What year was it? If you know. I'm wondering. (2014). I'm wondering whose channel is it on now. Lol. Let me type 2014. And I need to wonder what date it is as well. Most of the videos I found is Fabe's videos in 2014. Yeah, Fabe. Yeah, that's what I thought. I need to find out what date it was now. (2607). Oh, bloody thing. Stop that minecart. Stupid minecart in the way. Why did you have to fail? Just like the unreliable buses in my area. Oh, there's a stopped minecart in here, that's why. This minecart is delayed due to a fault on the train. Oh, and no, it's not me trespassing. Obviously, it's my world, so I'm basically a network rail worker. So I have to give these minecarts a bit of a budge. Bloody hell. Stupid lag. Let's start here. Too much stupid minecart had to ruin it. Yeah, pig on a minecart. It bumped me other way, then it bumped itself back because I was a failed minecart in the station. I just had to nudge it a bit, then nudge that one. Just had to fix it. 26/7/2014, okay. I mean, he's not trespassing. Doesn't count as me trespassing. I'm basically a network rail worker in my world. So obviously it's my railway. But if it wasn't my world, I would have been caught trespassing. My railway, my thing. Basically, if anyone other than me walks on the rails on the road, they're trespassing. But I don't do it too much unless I have to push a minecart a bit before the powered rail lines cause them to accelerate a bit. I wonder what Punch had to say about this. Oh, here we go. Oh, get off the railway, you trespasser. That pig was, though. I'll watch that video in a second. I wonder what Punch has to say about this. Onto the famous Emerald Bridge. Pig trespasser. Are we now going to tell him off? Are we now going to scream and tell him off? Oh, there's another minecart past me. Hello there. Oh, we've got to be prepared though, because it might stop at the station. And I'm going to do a quick survey on the bridge. Right, they're not too low. They're a bit too low. I'll sort them out as well. I'll sort these out. That second one, that one at the end is a bit lower, so I'll sort it out. Down the hill. I like that bridge though. It looks really nice. Right, I have entered the video. I know, right? 2 hours. Yes, I'm watching the video now. Poor puppets. Stuck at a thing, having to wait for a train to come by. Having to wait behind the barriers. Poor them. Oh, is that guy going to make it? Yes, he is. And I was talking about a guy misusing and running over crossing when I was activating. Scunthorpe. Northern service to Scunthorpe. And you know what's so significant about the name? The C word is basically in that name. You have to get out my way, minecart. I'm sorry, but... Hey, more of them having to wait at the crossing. And they didn't have a footbridge back then. Oh, what are they doing? Pace the bus. Train version of the Dennis Dart. Oh, who was that filming? Oh, that was Shane filming with him. Thanks, bus driver. I can't believe these puppets were stopped at the crossing. I'm glad they didn't misuse. Oh, what a funny video. What a good video as well. The good old February 90 days. Just the good old days. Yeah, good video. Really enjoyed it. And the railway line check is complete. And progress is going well. First of all, I'm going to need to do a quick survey of the village level crossings. Trespasser over there. Off stream, I would just like to let you not know that I will be building signal boxes for the ones that are going to be operated by the signal box. I will be doing that soon, so obviously when I'm next streaming, stay tuned for that. Another trespasser. Oh, god damn it. On both crossings as well. Lucky that's not a minecart coming, or else you'll get hit by the minecart and you'll get forced to ride it. You'll be spending the rest of your life on that. Let's go over here. Hello, villagers.
Oh, I don't know if there's a railway station in our village. Wait, how do I get... Excuse me, how do we get the train?
Go to that station over there. Follow this pathway, basically. Over that crossing. Take your left and there's a railway station entrance. Right there. That's how you get to the station.
Excuse me, where's the nearest train station?
Over there, just follow the pavement and you'll just follow the path and you'll see the entrance.
Alright, thank you.
My roleplays, what the fuck are these roleplays these days? Oh, just let me sort of pave way out because I need to put some stairs, I think, for villagers to safely come across. Past the house, past the hay bales and animals, and there's your third crossing. Keep crossing clear. Obviously now I've got to do a steep climb above that mountain, passing the track side to side. Oh bugger. Gonna make a little bridge for myself to get across. Shit, my controller stick drift is back. Oh no. Over the little climbing bit, the fast hill. Got alongside the railway. Down here. Underneath the bridge. Hoping to get some trains coming by. Oh, it's just me role-playing, guys, don't worry. But I'd rather not do that a lot nowadays. That's what happens when I talk to myself a bit. Especially when I'm playing my games. Oh yeah, I need to do the signs. Oh. Bugger. There we go. Keep. Keep crossing clear. Oh, hang on, I need to have a look at the football scores on my phone, see what's going on in the FA Cup. Oh, Newcastle have lost to Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup. Bloody hell. Wrexham have beaten Coventry 4-3. Grimsby are in the fourth round of the FA Cup, up the Lincolnshire. Coming up 2 hours. It's already been 2 hours of a stream now. Progress, innit? I should be impressed. Oh, here we go. I've got to swim for this bit now. Because of an ocean. 2 hours 15 minutes, because I remember I started the stream at 6 o'clock. We're approaching the station now. Walking on the edge, that's not a problem. At least I'm not falling off. Progress. Love it. Go around the station. Head towards a foot crossing. There's the out bit. There's the out bit to the station. Foot crossing. Another crossing. What are you on about, Alfie? Disappear. Shit. Oh, if it's about the stream, I don't think I'll be streaming for long though, but this was an enjoyable stream. The Titanic sank in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Almost the same length time of this stream. But I think it'll be a little bit longer. Oh, shiver me timbers. I need to put a fence in. I'm wondering, is it just me, or is... If anyone obviously has TikTok on here, which I don't think many do, just wondering, does anyone get a lot of train content on their FYP? Bus content and train content for me, and also a lot of football content. I don't know why. I'll give myself 5 to 10 minutes of a bit of stream time, then I'll call it the end of the stream. It'll probably just beat out of how long the Titanic sunk. The missus is back, lol. Nice to have you back, Lucy. Shit. I thought you disappeared, but nobody can get rid of you. Neither can I. Yes, Lucy, as you can see, Mr. Hangman's in chat. He always screams, "Hangman!" at the beginning. Oh, Alfie, just you wait till I get a real life Hangman on my channel. It will eventually come. Hangman. Right. Might as well just time for more entertainment now. We just probably say random things in caps for banter. Obviously I won't cause one because I don't want to cause any hangmans. I'd rather be safe whilst using a level crossing, especially when I'm filming. And obviously no, and especially to anyone in chat, don't run across the crossing don't run across the crossing like a child when the lights are flashing at you and when the alarms are sounding at your ears. Even in Lincoln High Street, the alarms there are loud, all 4 of them, but people still don't hear them. What if you're blind and deaf? Yeah, that's a problem, yeah. Yeah, it is a thing, Alfie. Yeah. Obviously, if people are deaf, that means they cannot hear anything, which I understand. It is difficult to see things. If you're both blind and deaf, it'll be incredibly difficult for you, especially when you have to go over a crossing when you don't know when it's going to activate. But for people who are deaf or blind, for people who aren't deaf or blind, there's literally no excuse to misuse a crossing when it's activating. Yeah, deaf for me as well, to be honest, Alfie. I rather see things, in all honesty, and I'll have to understand what people are saying to me if I'm obviously deaf. Oh yeah, also for people in chat, if I've taken things a bit out of context, I do apologise, but I'll try not to go too far in my banter. I'll try not to go too far, because you know what can happen if people go too far. Now I'm wondering, Alfie, what bus do you like and what do you not like? I think for me, my favourite bus is a Enviro 400MC, and my least favourite bus is probably an Enviro 200, in all honesty. Don't worry, I'm fine with jokes. I got in serious trouble at school the other week, I'll leave it at that. Yeah, that's the thing, I will joke around quite a bit, but I won't go too far. That's the thing. That's the thing I won't do. I won't go too far because it can offend people, and I should know that by now. But yeah, as I said about what I said earlier, what buses I like and don't like, it's just my opinion really. So if anyone likes Enviro 200s, please try not to get too rattled. It's only my opinion, or rattled. Baby nut person likes to, can I talk about? Yes, I know, but can you not spread it? Can we not spread too much like about this in like public places like the chat, please? We've had to do our situation on Friday privately. If there's a serious situation between me and friends, obviously, or family, I'd rather do it in private things, not public, because I don't want too much people knowing. And I've done nothing wrong, just to let chat know in case they do want to know. I've not done nothing wrong, it's someone else that's done something wrong, and I'd rather not explain on here. I'd rather do it privately. and we've streamed for 2 hours and 24 minutes, which basically means we've beaten 2 hour and 20 minute mark. Don't worry, man, keep your head high. I'll try my best, mate. And now we might go on about serious bits, but yeah, there is some serious things we need to watch out on. Obviously, if we're struggling with tough times, which I have been for the past few years, like for example, if I start struggling again with my health or mental health, and if I don't feel like uploading, I'll just take a little break. Because obviously I don't want to be in a state for too long. But I think one of the things that can keep my mental health good is going out. But if I suddenly hit a mental block someday, it will stop me from doing my favourite things, but I'll try and distract myself from such things. PM me later if possible. Okay, but I'm streaming. If you want to PM me now, if that situation of ours has worsened, just let me know in case, because I'll try and deal with it. But I'll PM you after the stream, or I'll PM you back after the stream. And I think I know what it means now, PM. And if there's situations I have to deal with, like in my personal life, yeah, private message, yes, Alfie. But if I had to deal with situations involving me and others, well, I'll have to deal with it privately. I'd rather not do it publicly. But if there's things I have to say on here or something, I will say in the community tabs post. But at the minute, I'm fine, guys. Don't you worry. That's what Salam tells me, because I said something to myself. Probably had to say in public. I told my myself because we joked together. Some kid overheard me and spread it. This is why if I had friends, I'd rather be friends with like people with my age or a bit younger, because if I was with people that can be offended by jokes, it'll be a bit too much to deal with. It's just sometimes I don't like dealing with such stuff. Yeah, to be fair, I'd rather not be around people much younger than me, because obviously if I said something which can offend them, well, they'll know. Obviously no. Now I'll be dragged into a situation which I wouldn't want to be a part of. So that's why nowadays I'm going to be careful on saying things, so I don't get myself dragged into situations, because it can greatly affect my mental health. Basically, for example, if I get dragged into a situation that I have never done, well, I will be upset about it. It will make me a bit depressed, or it will make my mental health go downhill, but I'll try sort such situations out, even though I'm not good at them. I ended up going to a pastor. She's the nicest person I've ever met, not gonna lie, and told her myself because my anxiety was so high, and she just said, keep your voice down in public. That's what I'll try and do. That's the thing I'll do in public. Obviously keep my voice down if I'm talking to like friends of mine about certain things which can trigger people a bit. I'll keep my voice down, obviously, so people don't overhear it. And in real life, at the minute at college, what we do, obviously, is a friendship. My friendship group in college, which you guys might, which you don't know about, or Lucy knows some of my friends. Basically, we joke about a bit. We try not to go too far. And sometimes when we go out of context, we'll laugh a bit. Sometimes it could be embarrassing, but I'll try not to get. If I was getting winded up, for example, I'll try not to take it seriously. Sometimes I can just get winded up a bit, which gives me a bit of anxiety. But if I was involved in any situations which I wouldn't want to be a part of, it'll just make my mental state go downhill a bit, and I don't want that to happen this year. Yeah, last night, talking about struggles, I talked to one of my friends from college because something's happening to them, family related, which I will not share on here for privacy reasons. And obviously I've helped them a bit. And like every time I message someone struggling, my usual quote is, I'll always be here if you need me. That's my main quote I say if people are struggling. I'll say, or if my other quote is, text me, ring me if you need me or need anything from me. I'm starting college this year, hopefully. If you do, I wish you luck. I wish you good luck. It's my third year of college as well this year, and I'm enjoying it quite more as the past two. I'm enjoying it quite a bit more as the past 2 years because I've made more friends. I've now basically I think everyone in my course is a friendship group. I usually sit with most of them for lunch, and I really enjoy being with them. I'm ever so thankful I'm friends with them, and I'm thankful that they're in my life. And I'll try my best to help them if they need me. Salam wrote that on the back of the picture of the other hole. It lives in my wallet. I always keep that in mind as well if people say that to me. I might not be the best possible guy to cheer people up if they're struggling mentally or something, but I'll try my best, obviously. That's the main thing for me. What the fuck are you doing? Get down. You're not a level crossing light. Your spot has been taken, my friend. Having friends is a gift. Yeah, that was basically a gift in September. I met, like, first day I went back into college. I was a little bit delayed going back because of there to supply a teaching assistant for me. Reason why is because I've a bit of a medical condition I had since I was little and learning difficulties. And if friends leave you fall out, then they weren't right ones. Facts! True facts. I have a TA called Mr. Fox in most of my lessons. Yeah, in all my lessons I have basically a TA to help me through lessons. Because not only I have learning difficulties, but I've got ASD as well. And I've had that since I was little. It's a bit difficult to have, but I don't think I don't have ASD as bad as one of my little brothers though. He has it worse. Yeah, and sometimes about friends I just have these thoughts that sometimes these thoughts come into my mind, and sometimes my mind is like, I'm letting my friends down, but they just remind me I've never let them down at all. And when they say, no, you're not letting us down, Stephen, I try not to say it too much because it annoys them, but I'm glad I've never let them down, because it would hurt to see them being let down by me. I'm very glad I have those friends from college in my life. Also, my friendship group will also try to talk when we're not in college. I've got them on a group chat on Thingy, which I won't really mention, but I think mainly one person responds, but if anyone else don't, that's okay. Because obviously they have things to do, and I'm fine with that. Do your brothers like trains? Or nope, I'm the only one. I'm the only child out of my... I'm like the only child in my family that likes trains, I think. I think my stepmom's getting into them a bit, because she's offered me to... Thomas had let his friends down, but worst of all, he let himself down. I think that's never... Yeah, that's what happens to me sometimes. If I feel like I'm letting my friends down a bit, which I try not to, it just makes me feel worse. And obviously it can affect my mental health, but they do remind me I don't let them down. I've tried my best to be a decent person around them, and I'm thankful that I am being a decent person around them. They're being good people towards me as well, other than the banter. Obviously, if I'm struggling with things, if they're struggling, we try our best to help each other through tough times. I hate it when I have such hard thoughts bothering my head. I really don't like it. My grandpa lived trains. I never knew him, but my nan still has model trains and some of the stock from the old model shop. That is true train enthusiasts right there. He died of cancer in 2004. I was born in 2007. Yeah, it's a shame you never get to... It's a shame that you've never met him. And 2004 was the year I was born. Talking about family. Yeah, one of my what was it? Yesterday I messaged a college friend, and they're going through family struggles at the minute because something's happening. which I obviously won't mention, but I think I've cheered her up a bit. I've tried my best though. Hopefully I can see her in college Monday, but Thursday she didn't come into college because of a reason, obviously. That's life though. Yeah, unfortunately. I've had to get over my own struggles with all the situations I've been in. It's took me time. If I'm honest, my grandpa, bro, I had to sell him. Other most important people to me. I think, for me, I know it might be a bit too much people listen to this, but the most important people in my life are Lucy, my family, my college friends, and my subscribers. I hope your friends feel better soon, no matter what's gone on. No one deserves to feel down. Exactly. I'm sure she'll be okay. It's just going to take time for her to get over it. I won't really say get over it, it's a bit too harsh, but yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation that she's in, unfortunately. It's nothing she's done wrong, it's just a bad thing that's going on. And I can relate to these struggles, honestly. I can honestly relate to that. My other friends are doing as well. My other friends are doing well. They've had struggles similar to me. Here's a story. So there's a certain YouTuber who enjoys a great Bristol Railway manor class. Okay, cool, but they're so annoying. She will say, "Oh, that's my beloved Foxy," and it's so annoying because I have two. Train spot YouTubers that annoy me, basically, if they tone wank, if they scream, if they shout too much. That's what annoys me about train enthusiasts. And if they do something obviously bad. Oh, hello turtles. Manor class, I can't use them because I always think that it's so bloody annoying. Any advice on how to stop thinking about it? Advice, you say? Sometimes I'm not sure how to get other... You know what, sometimes I have a bit of a struggle giving people advice about things because my brain is not as good as you think. My brain isn't unfortunately as good as you guys think. Right, that's not me trespassing, but I'm going to give this little pig a drive out. Let's do a little drive out on the minecart while I communicate with chat. Up they go! But in reality it's down they go. That's okay, I have mild autism so I can understand. It might be a bit of time to tell you it, but I think I've got the same thing as you. So I've had that since I was little. Yeah, autism's such a struggle. I can understand. I can honestly relate to that. Not to mention I've told her I'm autistic on my channel on mine and Scooter's channel description. Sometimes you'll also have anxiety with autism, and it's a bigger struggle. It's honestly a bit hard sometimes, but I'm thankful I've been through good times recently and not hard times, because the past few years have just basically been up and down for me, and it felt like a roller coaster ride. It really did. Whee!
This train does not stop here.
Yeah, it's hard because nothing's been confirmed yet, but I'm pretty sure I have mild traits. I don't think I'm on the spectrum though. I think I'll try and remember the symptoms I had with autism, but I know I had it since I was a kid. Yeah, I think when I was younger, I think it was a struggle for mum and dad, as I obviously have autism. I can honestly relate to that one single bit. So if my voice sounds a bit low as well, it's not that I'm feeling sad, it's probably another thing why. Also, sad thing about autism, that I think before I've been bullied with autism because I had autism before, and it's honestly such a sad thing. And I just felt really offended because of that. Just drove me a bit crazy, that did. Bonk. Haha, I'm beating you now, pig. I'm going to win the race. Yay. Oh, mild case. Sorry about that. Yeah. I've basically had a mild case for years now. And to be honest, when I've got autism, it feels like I'm struggling to talk to people, but when I've met my current friends at college, it took me time to get a bit confident, but I'm happy to be their friends. I'm actually proud to be their friends. Trespassing baby sheep. Ruined portal over there. Trespasser! Oh my god, I wish they can stop spawning on the flipping railway line. We're non-stop again. Everything gets better. Double trespassers. These animals these days, can't do nothing about it. Unless they despawn. Yeah, everything gets better. Obviously, you're not alone. If anyone else had the struggles. No, you're definitely not alone here. I've had and it was tough to deal with, but we get better over time. I think one of the best thing is we need to distract ourselves with our favourite things. Try listen to music. talk to your friends or family about your struggles, and I'm sure they'll help you. Now I'm going to just try and make a positive end on the stream. Yeah, but at the minute about the railway, hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys did enjoy more railway projects being built, especially that Emerald Bridge. Another crossing will be built soon, so keep an eye on that. Turn the engine off. Out the minecart. This woman, right? I get she likes a manor class, but she makes it priority that she loves a manor, Foxcoat Manor. ID her beloved loco, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Some of these type of people just drive me crazy. Like if they say, oh my god, an HS. If they like, the other annoying thing is people scream out saying, oh my god, an HST. I just don't like the screamers. I have also some trains I like, but I'd rather not scream it. I'll accept the tones from the drivers, of course. I'll always accept them giving me tones. I'll always accept that. And if they do give me tones, come Wednesday, if I do get a few honks from trains, I'll give the driver a wave while I'm recording. But mainly gonna go Peterborough just to get a video in and introduce that station to the channel and the East Coast Main Line in general. She calls the city of Truro her daughter. I rest my case. This is what society's become, ladies and gentlemen. Society at this rate is just it's just a pain in the ass nowadays. Oh, I got a better idea. For example, you know, if like people, if there was a train, if there was someone announcing that a train was going to be scrapped soon, some of the, I think the majority of the enthusiasts or the young ones would get very angry and say, oh, why'd you scrap the HST? It's such a good train. Yes, but unfortunately, some trains nowadays can't last forever. But I'm still grateful that some mighty trains are still going as we speak. Like the Steams, the 37s, etc. I'm very glad that some old beasts of trains are still going well. I'm not like one of these, obviously, these mad train enthusiasts that are begging for tones and everything else. I'm just there because I like the trains. Well, that's why I record some train content for you guys. And I don't really and sometimes about the transport community, I don't really go in there that much on social media talking about trains a lot. If I like, obviously posted photos on social media about trains, buses, that's what I do. But nowadays some communities are just absolute shambles, not just the transport community but of any other community that people are in. I'll give it to her. Bet it's easier to raise than a child. Exactly, yeah. I'm glad you understand, mate. Oh, buggered me. Well, on this note, ladies and gentlemen, hang on. And the woman hates diesels, like, she makes a distract saying that class 45 passengers would die of hypothermia because loco couldn't. I hate to be coaches, like, WTF. I'm sure the temperature of most diesels are decent, even electrics. If it's cold, just try and wrap up warm. If it's cold in the train, like, if they do have heating, like, people should be grateful because they'll be a bit warmer in the trains. Like, nowadays, when I'm outside waiting in the cold, some buses are a bit warmer when I go in them. Don't know why people would hate on diesels a lot, but it's a bit. I love diesel trains. Like, diesel trains make a decent acceleration sound, but I think probably sorry, but I hate diesel, they stink. That's how they're powered. That's how the diesel trains are powered. Like the HSTs, the 158s, 156s, sometimes the 800, because the class 800 can both be diesel and electric. She said that word to word of one of my class 35 videos. People like her these days. Just imagine if there was a hater of electric trains saying, I hate electric trains. They have no diesel in them. Well, I don't know. Oh, but don't worry, she likes DMUs because they give us a nice driver's eye view. Yeah. Well, 170s. Oh yeah. I think the DMUs are 170s. You can't hate on 45s and 47s. Like, yet you like DMUs and hosts. Yeah. Just respect any trains really. Oh yeah, HSTs. 47s are a classic. Same with the 37s. I'll give some of the trains obviously some nicknames for the joke, like 37s, tractors, Network Rail HSTs, the Flying Banana. Just imagine someone hated on electric trains. I think a lot of the transport community likes electric trains. Not to mention the West Coast Main are getting Class 805s on their lines soon in the coming years. I think it'll replace the Class 221s. The Pendos, the 390s will still be running. Right, sorry to say this chat, but I'm now going to call it the end of the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the laughing. And don't get me started on a story. She's personified her trains and makes stories. She's like a packet story, look like pregnant. Like, for fuck's sake. I wouldn't like associate with people like her. In all honesty. But I'm now going to close out the stream here. Hope you guys did enjoy. I appreciate all the fun and laughter we had in chat. Not just Alfie, but everyone else. It was brilliant, mate. Thank you so much. Anytime. And before I go, I'd just like to say, stay tuned for future content. Have a good one. You too, mate. Stay tuned for future content. And come Wednesday, I'll be filming at Peterborough on the East Coast Main Line. Expect the video to be out in the coming days after that. So I thank you guys very much for joining me. And until next time, I'll